Welcome back. Today we explore Hue, Vietnam's imperial gem, and we take an exhilarating moped tour in the countryside. Hue sits right at Vietnam's dragon-shaped waistline. In Hue, history wears the crown. In one full day, we'll explore the legacy of emperors in a peaceful, refined slice of Vietnam. It's full of royal ruins and timeless charm. Hue is cheap. Even upscale hotels are a bargain when you compare it to Western rates. We kick things off at Hue's biggest attraction, the Imperial City. It's like stepping into Vietnam's own forbidden city. It feels even tougher. Towering walls, built like they're ready for war, circle the whole place, with a moat full of dark, calm water, adding to the fortress vibe. And you can't miss that enormous Vietnam flag flapping in the wind. It lets everyone know exactly where they stand. It's seriously impressive. This whole place was basically the private world of Vietnam's emperors. A giant royal city sealed off by thick walls. Regular folks were not allowed to stroll in. They had to bow from a respectful distance. Hue took an absolute pounding during the war. The Imperial City caught the worst of it. It was hit with shells, bombs, tank blasts. Half of this place was turned to rubble. Walking through today, every broken wall or empty space isn't from age or storms. It's raw evidence of 1968, when history violently rewrote the story of this place. Today, Hue's Imperial City stands open, inviting the curious to stroll through ancient pathways, explore grand buildings, and unwind in peaceful gardens. It's an authentic window into Vietnam's proud heritage, still echoing with stories of strength and survival. In the heart of the palace sits the king's throne, a historical treasure, a shimmering gold-plated roof, 80 massive ironwood pillars carved with fierce dragons symbolizing royal power. This place hosted everything from fiery political debates to epic birthday bashes. As we venture deeper, a couple in traditional attire catches our eye, setting up a perfect shot amid the historical scenery. We linger a bit and are amazed by the impressive detail that are carved into the columns, decorated roofs, and timeless buildings. Gardens with gently flowing creeks, picturesque bridges, and artistic bonsai trees are pretty much photography heaven. This section, where the emperor actually lived, is incredibly well preserved. It's the most authentic peek you'll ever get into what life looked like back in the day. The exit gate itself is even breathtaking, giving us one last epic view of this unforgettable place. Up on the riverbank stands the Heavenly Lady Pagoda, but my attention went straight to the bonsai lined in ornate pots. They're tied to Zen and offerings. As we neared the towering pagoda, I wondered, what's the real meaning here? Turns out, pagodas are spiritual temples, places for relics, prayer, and peace. This one is Hue's holiest spot, built here by a ruler hoping to bring harmony. Look at this. The perfume river. We're making a quick stop at the Emperor's tomb. It's currently under restoration. The walk around is peaceful. Cow pastures on one side, glimpses of everyday life on the other, and some unusual fruit trees. At night, the Pham Nagu Lao street in Hue slowly stirs to life. Lanterns glow from the streets, voices hum in the background, and bars quietly spill onto the sidewalks. Locals and travelers settle onto tiny plastic stools with a cold beer in hand. There's no horns, no crowds, just mellow vibes under warm lights. It's calm and easygoing, and yeah, it's more our speed, simple, relaxed, and quietly unforgettable. Tomorrow brings another exciting day in Hue. We joined a motorbike tour through Hue. We're going to be visiting craft villages, a market, and even an historic arena. To pair us up, they handed us a bunch of keys. We picked one, and that was our ride and driver. Soon we're zipping past rice fields, down hidden alleys, wind in our faces, nerves fading fast as we head to our first stop. We've left the city behind. Now it's rice fields, narrow roads, and the peaceful rhythm of village life. We're heading to the Thien Agricultural Museum. We'll get a closer look at Vietnam's traditional farming roots and tools.
Thien Museum.
They use no motors, no tech, just bamboo traps, nets, and know-how. Generations fished these waters by instinct and skill. Just simple tools. It starts with a simple toss, raw rice into a nia, the flat bamboo tray. A few shakes sends the husks flying, while the heavier grains fall to the center. Once cleaned and dried, the rice moves to a stone mill, 2 stacked granite slabs. She pours the rice in, grabs the wooden handle, and begins the slow grind. No motors, just tradition, patience, and muscle. As the stones turn, the grains become a fine, dry flour, perfectly ground, just like generations before her did. This old wooden bridge, built by Tran Thi Dao, isn't just for crossing. It's a stunning piece of Vietnamese history, still in use today. This is as local as it gets. The village market, no souvenirs. It's not staged. Cultural experiences, just people doing what they've always done. Sell what they grow and raise. The vegetables, they're piled high. Vietnamese cooking, relies on it. And this is where it starts. The meat is mainly pork and chicken. It sits out unrefrigerated, but it looks fresh. It's sold quickly, early in the morning, and it's gone before noon. No one seems to be hoarding or meal prepping for the week. They just buy what they need for that day, cook it fresh, and repeat tomorrow. And it's not just business. People know each other. They're talking, laughing, and joking. It feels like a routine that's been around for generations. Not fancy, just life, straight up. And honestly, there's something beautiful about it. We're back on the motorbikes. We zip through quiet countryside roads and narrow village streets. Every turn gives us a peek over fences, little snapshots of daily life. It's raw, simple, and it makes me wonder what stories are unfolding behind those walls. Overlooking the perfume river, we snap a memory with our new friends. As we enter the Thien Swoon village, we're hit by a wave of color, bundles of incense in every shade, standing tall outside the shops. Known as the Incense Village, it's also home to handmade conical hats and bright lanterns. We take time to watch how incense is still made the old way, by hand, one stick at a time. It's quiet, rhythmic, and deeply rooted in tradition that's been passed down from one generation to the next. Yeah, this is not my deal. Motorbikes rule the road in Vietnam, especially in the villages where streets are so narrow. There's barely space for two to pass without scraping mirrors. This arena once staged brutal battles, elephants versus tigers, for the emperor's entertainment. Elephants symbolize power, whereas tigers symbolize chaos. It wasn't just a show, it was a message. Strength over rebellion, order over wilderness, all reinforcing the emperor's absolute control. There's something special about seeing rural Vietnam from the back of a motorbike. Riding like the locals do, fun, raw, and real. I'll remember the feeling and I'll never forget it. Up next, we're taking you to Hue An, probably the most iconic town in all of Vietnam. It's beautiful, it's historic, and you won't want to miss it. See you there.